For 3 years, I've been dealing with the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis, but I didn't just sit back and wait for this disease to get worse. I had all of my silver fillings safely removed using a special protocol developed by the International Academy of Oral Medicine and Toxicology. I learned silver fillings are 50% mercury, and all of my symptoms started right after dental work. I've also undergone intravenous chelation to draw heavy metals out of my body. 3 years later, I'm nearly symptom-free and have had no new white lesions develop on my brain since the initial neurological attack that left me unable to walk. My neurologist at the Vanderbilt MS Center does not believe mercury from silver fillings causes MS. Instead, he believes a combination of genetics and viruses triggers the disease.
The big descriptions of MS were in the mid-1800s, in a time where there were not a lot of industrial toxins. There were certainly no silver fillings at that point that I'm aware of.
So it was already around before that.
Oh yeah.
But maybe it could be a trigger for some people.
Or cofactor, right? Could maybe make
Cofactor.
some symptoms more active or more progressive. We don't think that's the case, but I respect people doing those things.
And I've gotten chelation. Still doing that.
And other people do the same thing.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think it's harmful, but I don't know if it's very helpful.
Even though my neurologist does not believe the alternative therapies I've chosen are effective, I can tell you after experimenting on my own body, they have worked, and my MRIs back that up. Typically, MS patients see 5 to 10% more of these white dots that you're looking at appear every year on the brain. I've had no new white spots in 2 years. I respect my neurologist as a person and as a professional, and my husband and I feel it is responsible to continue this dual path of alternative and mainstream medicine.
The beautiful thing about the way my wife is handling this now is that she's got 2 separate doctors looking at this, and both of those doctors think different things about what she has, and that's we try to take the positives and educate ourselves from what both of them are saying, and do the best that we can do. And in the end, no matter what happens, we will never have any regrets about the outcome of this. Did we do the right thing, or should we have done this, or should we have done that? We're doing it all.
Yes, we are.
Well, now you're doing all these different things, so I guess the question is, since you kind of let us in your circle, what happens now or what happens next?
Well, as I showed earlier, I had an MRI this month, and I visit with my neurologist next month. He will look at it. That will be year 3 since the diagnosis.
Looking for white spots?
Looking for more white spots. Hopefully there will be no new ones. If I can go 5 years with no new white lesions on my brain, I could essentially be undiagnosed, and I will certainly bring that information to you when I get it. Next week also, I'll have a report on the initiatives nationally and internationally to ban silver amalgam fillings. There's a lot in the works, and I plan to be on the forefront from this point forward. And also in the coming weeks, you'll meet another woman just like me who took this same alternative path and has been undiagnosed. She's been my inspiration, and I can't wait for you to meet her.
And what we're really talking about, you're taking, control of what's happening to you, not just letting whatever happen.
Absolutely, and I hope that my story can help just one person. And if it can help just one person, then it has all been worth it.
Thanks for letting us in on the journey.
Well, I felt a calling to do so.